Hey guys, I wanted to show you a little bit about these media kits. If you have them from me, from a class, or something else I'm affiliated with, I want to show you the difference in microphones. Right now I'm recording on the Cannon Vixia HF R500 HD, small portable camcorder, using the internal microphone on the camcorder. The camcorder is about 6 feet from me. I've got the black backdrop you can see behind me. In this shot, I'm recording on a shotgun microphone made by Takstar. It's pretty cheap. It's probably about in the $30 range. The model is SGC-598. I think the best option for this kind of sit-down interview style filming is not this microphone, but it's the lavaliere, which we'll try next. But this can be great to pick up on multiple speakers if you sat down and interviewed a couple people. Or for some reason where attaching a wired microphone from the person on the film to the camera is just not a possibility. Maybe you have to be too far away. If you can go with the lavaliere, go with it. This can be a great microphone to use when you are kind of outside shooting B-roll footage. I think of B-roll footage as extra footage, and it can be both for the visual content and the audio content, and it can certainly be for both sometimes. On this clip, I'm recording with this wired lavaliere microphone. When you're attaching a lavaliere microphone to yourself or somebody else, you might want to run it up their shirt or let them do that. But you want to put it, if you can see, kind of right in the middle of that person. So I'm going to put this on right here. Some people think you might want to wear it off to one side or the other, kind of like a corsage or something, and that just doesn't make sense from an audio standpoint. So if I turn my head like this, or if I turn my head like this, the microphone is centered to me. If it was over on this shoulder and I was talking over here, then all of a sudden that's going to be a big difference, and we don't want that. So again, this lavaliere is made by Technica. I just looked on Amazon. This particular one is listed for like $27. It is model ATR-3350. And then this one is IS on the end, so ATR-3350 IS. And the only difference with the IS versus the one without that is that it comes with this little adapter. Got two inputs on one side, one plug on the other. What this basically does is it's for smartphones. You can plug it into a smartphone and split that connection off to a one microphone jack and one headphone jack. So you could essentially plug this lavaliere into your iPhone or any smartphone, and you could also monitor it with a pair of headphones excuse me, as well. As I was editing this video together for you, I was actually pretty dissatisfied with the audio that was coming off that Takstar shotgun microphone. So here's another clip, and I'll loop it into the poem as well. This is with the Takstar SGC-598, the same shotgun microphone. This is with the high pass filter off. I really listened to those very carefully, and it doesn't seem to have made a difference whether that filter was on or off. But what's different this time is that plus 10 dB decibel gain is off. It was on before, and I was pretty high on it, maybe always being on, but I'm wondering if that's just picking up too much fuzz, and I'm really just interested to see how this sounds in comparison. Hi, this is the last microphone that I'm going to test out here. It's in your kit. It's not one you can plug into the camcorder microphone. It is a desktop USB microphone. It should have some wonderful audio quality to it. This one is by the company named Blue, B-L-U-E, and the microphone is just called Snowball. Sometimes that's a little confusing, and the thing looks a little funky. But it works pretty well, and I'm recording it right now. This poem is a poem called Tattoo, if you can see that. It's a book called Delights and Shadows by Ted Kooser, which won the Pulitzer Prize for poetry. And I often start class with this poem when we get into a poetry writing workshop in AP English. Wonderful use of language, and it's poetry with a small lowercase p. It's about something pretty typical or atypical of what we think poetry is supposed to be about sometimes. So this is called Tattoo, and I am starting this on the internal microphone of the Cannon Vixia HF R500. Tattoo. What once was meant to be a statement, a dripping dagger held in the fist of a shuddering heart, is now just a bruise on a bony old shoulder, the spot where vanity once punched him hard, and the ache lingered on.
He looks like someone you had to reckon with, strong as a stallion, fast and ornery, but on this chilly morning,
as he walks between the tables at a yard sale with the sleeves of his tight black t-shirt rolled up to show us who he was, he is only another old man, picking up broken tools and putting them back, his heart gone soft and blue with stories. Tattoo. What once was meant to be a statement, a dripping dagger held in the fist of a shuddering heart, is now just a bruise on a bony old shoulder, the spot where vanity once punched him hard, and the ache lingered on.
he looks like someone you had to reckon with, strong as a stallion, fast and ornery, but on this chilly morning,
as he walks between the tables at a yard sale with the sleeves of his tight black t-shirt rolled up to show us who he was, he is only another old man, picking up broken tools and putting them back, his heart gone soft and blue with stories. I hope hearing all of these microphones has been helpful, whether you are in one of my classes and trying to figure out the best microphone to use in each situation, or if you're out there in cyberspace and just checking this out and trying to figure out what microphones you might want for your projects and how best to use them and when. Take care.